Hey Skinsiders, my name is Eunice and I am a main host of Wishtrend TV, and also today I am here as the ambassador of Klairs and By Wishtrend. So let's get started. So this one was kind of tricky because I have my holy grails and I have my new favorites. So I didn't know which one to bring. So I kind of brought a little bit of both here and there. So first product that I want to talk about is Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I've talked about this already through here, but a lot of people ask me, what is that one product you would take to a deserted island? And I always say, gotta be the blue cream. And I really love this cream because it has kind of turned my skin into a healthier and more stronger skin condition. And I think ever since I discovered this wonderful product, the calming and soothing effect is amazing, so that even if I have a good day outside, even if I have a rough day, whatever it may be, by the end of the day, my skin is really stressed already from the sun, from my boyfriend, or whatever it may be. So from, like our daily lives. And I love the fact that I have something to calm it and to soothe it down so that my skin can go back to its really healthy state. So this one I really love from Klairs. And another new favorite of mine is definitely the Klairs Fundamental Watery Oil Drop. And I'm gonna keep it short with this one, but it's just packed with antioxidants. And I feel like if you are looking for something for the colder weathers, you will fall in love with this. Don't let the oil part scare you, because like the water itself, it's a watery oil drop. So it does feel like just a serum almost, like a very hydrating, nourishing serum. And it doesn't really feel like oil when you put it on. And I love using it as a serum step. I love adding it with my cream step, as I mentioned before. And two new products that I do have to. Oh, one thing that's not here. Can I say it still? I love the By Wishtrend Enzyme Powder Wash. I love how, first of all, it makes my skin feel afterwards. The smoothing and soothed effect that I get after that cleanser is amazing. And you can use a chemical exfoliator, you can use a physical exfoliator, whatever fits your skin type, that's the best for you. But I feel like if your skin is easily irritated or very sensitive, it's very good to use an enzyme powder wash for your skin. And I love it, how it removes my dead skin cells gently. But at the same time, I feel like at the end, it just keeps the necessary moisture within my skin. It doesn't strip away my moisture that I worked so hard for. And I love the smell. It smells like kind of matcha latte. It smells so good and so pleasing. And yeah, I really like that one. And it's travel friendly too, because it's powder type and it's very, very light. So I love that one. And there's more. Can I talk about a little bit more? There's a lot more that I brought, but I really love this one too. This is Klairs Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel. And I have to be honest with you guys, I am someone that doesn't use an eye cream every single day, but I do reach for it when I start seeing the fine lines and the creases again. And especially during the winter time now in Korea, it's getting so cold, and it's becoming more visible. And I wasn't using an eye cream, but I was on a search for an eye cream, and I found this one and the buttery eye butter, the Fundamental Nourishing Eye Butter. And I really loved these. So I want to recommend this if you have kind of a oilier skin condition, because this is a very light gel type and it contains red bean extracts, caffeine. I love that for depuffing and to kind of wake up your eyes, because I know a lot of people have puffiness in the morning and they have dark circles and your skin just looks kind of like dull and you really need something to wake it up. So this is a great choice for you. And this is like my favorite. I love the eye butter. It's so creamy. It just glides on your skin. And I love using it for under my eyes, on top of my eyes, and even for my forehead wrinkles and my laugh lines as well. And the best part of this is that it has peptides, one of my favorite ingredients. It has 4 different types of peptides actually. And that's such a great ingredient for anti-aging, and also it's an expensive ingredient too. So a lot of times eye creams can be very overpriced. And that's one of the, cons of, I think, eye creams. Yeah, but this one and this one, I think it has such a good price point that it makes you feel good about yourself. And it does feel like you're pampering yourself, but it's not too expensive either. So I think it's perfect. Just because I know that a lot of people were really into the 10-step skincare routine and things like that, especially when you're approaching K-beauty. And I kind of counted of how many steps that I do use. And I think I never used 10 steps, at the same time. And realistically speaking, a lot of us in Korea too, we don't use 10 steps every morning routine, every night routine either. It just really depends on what fits you and your skin type and your condition at the moment. But if you are starting, I really want to highly recommend in cleansing, because cleansing is so important. Of course, putting stuff on your skin is as important too, but a good cleanser can make a huge difference for you and your skin health. So a first cleanser, a second cleanser is highly recommended, especially if you do wear up to your makeup step or sunscreen step. So investing your money on a really good cleanser and a toner. And a lot of people ask with toners too, because that concept wasn't really familiar, but now everybody has toners, and they can't live without toners. But if you're still kind of new to K-beauty, toners will help to get rid of all the leftover dead skin cells, impurities, and makeup that's left on your skin even after cleansing. Also, it's gonna help out to balance out the pH level of your skin. And it's a really good product to start with because I feel like your skin is like a sponge. If it's a little bit wet already, it's gonna soak in more water more easily. So I think the very first step of toner and making sure you get that one clean canvas ready for you is very important, because everything you put on afterwards, like the serum, cream, and sunscreen, it's gonna soak much better. So definitely a toner and then a serum. It's not 100% needed thing, but for K-beauty, I feel like it's really good to splurge on a good serum or an ampoule. And of course, a cream and a sunscreen. I can't emphasize this enough, but of course, it's gonna help to protect your skin from the sun, from sunburns and things like that. But the number one cause of skin cancer is the sun rays, So I think it's really important that we do wear sunscreens, that we do reapply. And I know that every 2 to 3 hours, maybe a little bit extra, and it may be difficult. But I think if you do focus your time, invest your money on a good sunscreen, then it will show a huge difference later on in your life, in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, compared to other your friends who didn't wear a sunscreen. So this is really important. This is such a good question. So I actually made a video out of this, and we have videos on Wishtrend TV too, because realistically speaking, it's really difficult. Because if, in Korea, they do wear a little bit lighter makeup, but however, in Europe and things, we love contouring, we have highlighters, we have a full powder on top. So for us to be able to reapply, it is difficult, but there are products that really help. So I know there are sun powders. I know that there are sun sprays. And what I love to do personally is if I have at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes that I could take away, in the bathroom or wherever, especially during the summertime, I love getting a Kleenex. So it'll be more sanitary if you have other things, but Kleenex is the most realistic thing that you have. So I get a Kleenex and I wipe off one layer of the sebum or anything that's really, really dirty on top. And then what I would do is I would get like a sponge and then get my sunscreen. And usually preferably something that's very light textured, because if it's heavy, of course it's gonna get cakey anyways, but if it's lighter, it will soak in much better. So I would do a light layer on top. And then I would do another layer of my foundation. So it does take a little bit of the time, and I do have to do it again. But I do that every 2 to 3 hours, especially during the summertime. Realistically speaking, if you're really busy, I will want to recommend using sun sprays or sun powders. You can just put it right on top of your makeup and that's fine. So yeah, so realistically speaking, it's really hard. But this thought just stuck with me ever since I was very young. But someone told me this. They're like, you see your friends after 5 years, the friends that didn't wear sunscreen and that did wear sunscreen, and there's gonna be a huge difference. And I was like, okay, I got you. So that kind of stuck with me, and I think it's really important to protect our skin as well. So. First, just focus on the basics. I would say if you're a beginner or even if you're a teen. So something that just focuses on calming and hydration. So I would love to recommend the Clear Supple Preparation Facial Toner. This is a really good one. If you feel like you're kind of, you have sensitivity towards essential oils, we have actually the essential oil free version of it. So you can choose anything from that, which is amazing. And this is a very simple yet effective toner that focuses on the fundamental, the basics. So this will be an amazing choice for you. I would say if you're starting off, you can definitely try out the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing line. I love the soothing serum. I love the soothing cream. I feel like those are very basic. It's nothing like, wow, extra, but it will keep your skin hydrated, moisturized, and protected. So those are amazing. If you want to add in something extra, maybe this too. I love Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop because if you want to use a vitamin C product or you want to use something extra to make your dual skin better and you don't know what to start with, I think this is a good choice because it has vitamin C, but it's very gentle. It has stabilized 5% of ascorbic acid, and not just does it help with the brightening effect of acne scars and pigmentation, but if you continuously use it, it's gonna help with the tightening of your pores, and also it helps to remove dead skin cells as well. So I feel like a lot of people start with this, like it's their first vitamin C product that works for them. So yeah, this is highly recommended too.